Imagine a vast crowd, stretching as far as the eye can see, gathered on a grassy hillside near the Sea of Galilee. The sky, painted with the golden hues of the late afternoon sun, casts a warm glow over the multitude. This is no ordinary gathering. It's a convergence of thousands of souls who have come to hear the teachings of a man whose words are like a refreshing breeze in the desert of their lives. Before we dive in, we'd love your support. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. Your kind gesture will provide us with the motivation and encouragement we need to keep creating engaging content. This man is Jesus of Nazareth, whose fame as a healer and teacher has spread like wildfire. As he speaks to the crowd, his words resonate with hope and truth, drawing the hearts of many who have walked miles to be in his presence. Yet, as the sun begins its descent, a pressing problem emerges. The people are hungry. The day has grown long, and the remote location of their meeting means there is no nearby place to buy food. The disciples, concerned for the well-being of the crowd, approach Jesus with a practical suggestion. Send the people away so they can go to the surrounding villages and buy themselves something to eat. Their concern is valid. Feeding so many people seems impossible, but Jesus responds with a challenge that defies logic. They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat. The disciples are bewildered. We have here only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, they reply, presenting a modest meal they have found. The number of loaves and fish seems so inadequate compared to the needs of the multitude. Yet Jesus sees an opportunity for a divine demonstration. He instructs the crowd to sit down on the grass in orderly groups. With the loaves and fish in hand, Jesus looks up to heaven and gives thanks. Then with a simple gesture, he begins to break the bread and distribute it to the disciples, who in turn distribute it to the people. As he does, something extraordinary happens. The bread and fish multiply, enough to satisfy the hunger of thousands. Imagine the astonished faces as each person receives their share. What began as a small offering now becomes a feast. Every bite of bread and morsel of fish is an act of divine abundance. The people eat until they are full, and the leftovers are gathered. 12 baskets full of broken pieces, more than they started with. This miraculous event, detailed in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, is more than a story of physical nourishment. It is a profound lesson on the nature of faith and provision. The disciples, initially skeptical, witness a demonstration of Jesus' power to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. What they deemed insufficient was more than enough in the hands of Jesus. The feeding of the 5,000, including women and children, reveals a deeper spiritual truth. Jesus is the source of all provision. Just as he provided for the physical needs of the crowd, he offers spiritual sustenance to all who come to him. The miracle of the loaves and fish is a testament to the idea that, in the realm of faith, nothing is truly impossible. Jesus' ability to multiply the loaves and fish speaks to a fundamental principle of his ministry. Where there is faith and obedience, even the smallest offerings can become abundant blessings. The miracle invites us to reflect on our own lives, our perceived inadequacies and limitations, and to trust that when placed in Jesus' hands, they can be transformed into something far greater than we ever imagined. The feeding of the 5,000 is not merely a historical event, but a living parable that continues to inspire and challenge us. It reminds us of the boundless generosity of Jesus and encourages us to place our trust in His provision, knowing that He can take our small offerings and multiply them to meet the needs of many. As you reflect on this miraculous event, consider how Jesus might be calling you to trust Him with your own resources and needs. In moments of doubt and scarcity, remember that with Jesus, the ordinary can become extraordinary, and the impossible can be made possible. Together, we can explore more stories of faith and miracles that continue to inspire and uplift us. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May God bless you abundantly. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I request you to support us by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the bell icon. This generous act of yours will give us encouragement and power. May God bless you.